Guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friend, welcome to Photography Talk episode 95, 5 away from the big 100. Now, it's another week and it's another round of news about the EOS R3. Apparently, it's not the flagship camera that we thought it was for Canon. Now, does that mean that the EOS R1 is in the works? Now, we're going to discuss that in a moment. Also this week, new rumors suggest that DJI has some tricks up its sleeves for the upcoming Mavic 3 Pro, including a new dual camera system. Also, Apple is also rumored to have some big changes coming to the iPhone 14 in order to keep pace with the advancements from Google and Samsung. Now, we'll chat about these stories here in just a moment, but first, guys, I gotta do it. I do it in every single video. Why? Because we're trying to grow this channel. So if you find some value with this video, if we are helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friends, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, we've discussed the EOS R3 a lot lately. Matter of fact, I should call this show the EOS R3 show. Not really, but anyways, it's on our topics again today. Now, there's no doubt that this is a very high-end camera with some incredible specs, but as it turns out, it's not going to be Canon's flagship mirrorless camera. And this isn't a rumor either, it's official news from Canon. The EOS R3 will not be a replacement for the Canon 1DX Mark III. The main reason for this is the 1 series are specifically designed for ultra-weatherproof. Now, while the EOS R3 has very similar weather sealing as the 1DX Mark III, Canon says it might not be as capable of handling difficult environment conditions. So this begs the question, if the EOS R3, which has a price tag of $6,000, isn't a flagship camera, how much would the flagship camera from Canon cost? And while we're talking about this here, the other question would be, if the EOS R3 is that good, what features would Canon put into the EOS R1 camera? Of course, we're going to see in the oncoming months and years what Canon might do, but if there's an R1 in the works, man, it's going to be an absolute rock star. I mean, hell, the R3 is a rock star, so this could get very interesting. Now, there are a couple rumors about the Mavic 3 that we need to discuss. First, recent leaks point to an upcoming release of this new drone. Now, photos of what appeared to be an official owner's manual for the Mavic 3 Pro have been leaked, which indicates an official announcement might be sooner than what we think. But even more exciting is the rumor upgrades that DJI has in store. Not only is the Mavic 3 expected to have 2 cameras, guys, one of them is rumored to be a 20 megapixel camera with a 4/3 inch sensor, and the other one is supposed to be a 12 megapixel half-inch sensor. Now, the smaller of the 2 cameras will have a 160 millimeter telephoto lens, while the larger camera will have a wide-angle 24 millimeter lens. Now, other rumors include 5.3K video, USB-C charging, and a smart controller. Now, I don't know about you, but this sounds like a very exciting drone. Now, what DJI has been pulling out of their hat over the last handful of years has constantly, we've seen a progression of some pretty cool stuff. Now, the price of this drone right here is expected to be around $1,600 range, which is to be expected for the Pro series. And if this drone has all the specs and features that we think it's going to have, and it is kind of follows the footsteps of what the quality that DJI has put out in previous drones, this is going to be one hell of a drone to get out there and play around with. Yeah, I know. It's only been a couple weeks since the iPhone 13 has been released, and yes, we're going to start talking about the successor to this phone. And that's because new rumors indicate that Apple is going to completely redesign the iPhone, and that the changes will be dramatic. Now, there are very few specific details about this yet, but 2 things are virtually certain. The notch on the front display will disappear, as will the camera bump on the back will be gone as well. Now, it's important that Apple really knock it out of the park with the iPhone 14. You know, let's call a spade a spade. It's no secret that in recent years, Google and Samsung have done a better job at pushing boundaries of what cell phones can really do. You know, one look at the minor change from the iPhone 12 to the 13 is real evidence of that. Now, of course, we're a year away from the iPhone 14 launch, so a lot can happen between now and then. But of course, seeing these companies go head to head and trying to one-up each other is really a good thing for us, the consumer. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Apple comes up with. With our review of this week's headlines complete, let's wrap up today's video with a quick discussion of our current giveaway. Here are the list of prizes that we have available: the Holdfast Thermographer leather camera bag, a set of H&Y filters, and of course, the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on Photography Talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you registered on the site during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win, but as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello, post some photos. We would love to see what you're up to. And friend, that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on Photography Talk and how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. All right, guys, that is it for Photography Talk episode 95. As always, it is so great to get in front of you every single week with these little bite-sized news nuggets. Now it's that time of the video where, friend, I'm going to ask you to do all that important YouTube stuff that really does help the channel out. So if you found some value in this video, go down below, hit that like button. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? We'd love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, kick that bell so that you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. That said, my friend, I'm going to be jumping out of my studio, so you get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.